situation where unknown forces struck the edge of ecology.
Yeah, she was abused in Brighton.
Oh, okay.
And
I've been unfortunate enough to face them. So when I was 17, I was drugged and raped by a man I now realise to be a ritualistic Satanist. I am 24 now, and after I named and shamed my perpetrator on Facebook.
Bigger microphone coming.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Kerry Robinson and I need to start speaking my truth. It is important I do this in order for other survivors to come forward and not feel intimidated or humiliated for sharing their experiences. My story's outlandish, but it's what happened to me, and it happened to me here in Brighton in January. So when I was 17, I was drugged and raped by a man I've come to realise is a ritualistic Satanist. I am 24 now, and after I named and shamed my perpetrator, I found myself being a targeted individual. They gang stalked me. To define this term, it's when a group of loosely affiliated individuals relentlessly invade all areas of someone's life in order to drive them to incarceration, institutionalisation or suicide. They followed me to and from the University Library here in Brighton. I had the delight of finding feces on my doorstep. They held two of my friends by knife point. They spread slander about my family. My dad lost his job the day after my attack. They accessed all my social media accounts and my devices. On one night, my drink was spiked, and I remember waking up in a vehicle, and a man threatened me and told me my life was going to be a loop. My next memory is lying on the floor, paralysed, and a group of nefarious people circling me. This happened on a specific satanic celebration day of abduction, blood sacrifice. I have reasons to believe they attacked me in the physical and spiritual realm. I have memories of being in dark rooms and taken underground. I have memories of my toes being next to burning candles. And I now have these deep scars all down my back, which is definitely a ritualistic act.
Yeah, she's showing some scars on the back there.
If you believe in the devil or God, then you understand. If you don't, other people do. They truly believe in it. And this is what they do.
She's experienced it. It is real.
Whether you believe in God or not, or believe in the devil or not, these people do.
Yeah, this is what these people could do to someone and get away with. So yeah, I woke up here in hospital. They put me on fentanyl for 3 to 4 days until I was finally allowed to be conscious. And I woke up to an absolute horror ward. I was deliberately being maltreated here. Members of staff were either bribed or threatened into making my time there as uncomfortable as possible. My medical notes are also completely fraudulent. They make me out to be suicidal. This is not the case at all. Believe it or not, on one occasion, the man that threatened me, my rapist and his father, who I recognise from photos I'd seen, they entered the ward themselves as an act of intimidation and humiliation. So, yeah, I was kept here for weeks and weeks, despite being physically independent, just a week into my stay. Until they got what they wanted, they institutionalised me. A classic way to discredit someone and silence them. When I got back home, the stalking continued. I tried reporting to the police. They just asked if I had mental health problems. They said they would be round to talk about the rape, but they never arrived, so I gave up. So yes, I have reasons to believe that my rapists and attackers are part of a high-ranking secret society cult, and they have gone through extraordinary lengths to silence me and discredit me, and they have threatened to kill me.
You will not be silenced anymore.
But I will not be silenced anymore. And I am not frightened of them anymore. I am a child of God now, and through all of this, God has graced me with multiple signs that I must not remain silent, and I must use my voice, especially for the voiceless. There are so many children, adults, being kept experience of spiritual warfare, and from God's word, we do not wrestle against we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against powers, principalities, against rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts in wicked places. So, yes, guys, it's time to face these realities. It's time to shine light in darkness. It's time to unify, love, and pray. I hope to turn these unjust and immoral acts on their head and be an ambassador for other survivors. If anyone out there is listening, please get in touch with me. You can find me on Instagram at Robin_reborn. And you can find my full testimony video explaining everything that happened to me at Robin Reborn. So thank you, all these truth warriors, and God bless you all!
Kerry, you are a true revolutionary, and I'll tell you why. Because as George Orwell once said, in times of universal deceit, speaking your truth is a revolutionary act. So thank you very much, Kerry, for speaking your truth. And all of us here are revolutionaries. All of us here are truth seekers. We're spiritual warriors, and we're truly making a difference in the world. So let's give another round of applause to Kerry and us. Well done.
That's absolutely bonkers.
With information where unknown forces strike the edge of ecology.